in a game that has this much, I guess, like crazy stuff back and forth, that a character that is this basic would be as strong as she is, but it's just safe, simple. The fireball game works out. The buttons are incredible. She just has so much control.
She does, and one of the things that makes her so strong is that it allows you to focus on your opponent, right?
100%.
Because the punishment is pretty straightforward. You don't really have to think too crazy with it, and it allows it to become automatic.
You don't have to do a lot of math, 100%.
Yeah,
I completely agree. There's a reason I pilot this character. It's because it makes me feel safe. But looking like we might actually consider the 6 instead.
So this was the other character that Sace was playing, which,
yes.
I mean, makes sense given the name. But, you know, he was playing 6 and did not work out at all.
Yeah.
But Sace, knowing that 6 is on the other side, might give him a little bit of an advantage here against Cornstar as far as just knowing some of the canned mix-ups, when you have to press against 6, when you don't let him steal turns. However, still a strong character.
You can know what this character is going to do,
Yeah.
and you're still going to have a massive issue getting around it, 100%. So we'll see how we're able to deal with it here. This is going to be a tough one for sure, but, you know, Sace and Cornstar,
immediate transient
loser side of the affair once again.
Here we go. 6 versus Maya.
Back throw,
Immediate
Sace
transient
getting it
started
started
real
real
early.
early.
Strike throw
Back
was strong
throw,
with
Sace
Sace
getting it
before.
started real
And it
early.
looks
Strike
like
throw was strong with
utilizing
Sace
again. Crescent
before.
hits late
And
the
looks like
other
they're
side
utilizing
slash.
again.
Crescent hits late the other side slash.
Okay, that first start of the confirm, the whiff DP for a lot of damage here in the corner and the setup.
Oh yeah, Cornstar going to be able to hit the combo limit and the reset. Brave counter straight away from Sace. Did not want to see that combo continue. Cornstar on the BP advantage. The active L, teleport back. Sace looking for a way in.
Yeah, you got to be careful too, especially with that jump, just because SB are actually able to get the answers straight back and forth, tries to sneak in for the low, wins out with the footsies, and that's what I was about to talk about. That air fireball from 6 is so strong.
It is super strong. It has been nerfed, but it is very, very, very serviceable, and the throw is going to end it for that round. Cornstar with first blood. We see a lot of mix-ups too. Instead of fireball, you know, you see the dive kick coming in to play a lot more as well, which is still a strong tool so for 6. So it's up to Cornstar to mix it in, but Sace trying to up the tempo, gets checked immediately on the counter hit.
Fall 2 for the knockdown, harassing with the plus frames a little bit here. Max distance, we're just going to jump away. Gives a lot of real estate away for that though, and Sace still wins the day.
Yeah, Unsheath 5L is super strong. Going to go for the ultimate Setsuna here to continue the combo. Frame kill, nice evasion though. Cornstar able to run under, get the wall combo.
Okay. That combo limit here soon. Just going to go for the high-low. Ends up checking the feed, but the guard cancel to keep him in the corner.
Oh, the bait on the BC. So smart from Cornstar. Has the meter for the Super Sky Monarch. Raging Strike from the stabilization. One tap into it, taking the BP away, and you are more than dead.
I mean, those are just how the rounds can go for 6 here. A quick first game. Even with, it wasn't even super one-sided. Sace absolutely had opportunities for opportunities for offense and opportunities for control. It's just that when 6 gets that touch, it's off to the races, brother.
It certainly is. Dash L opener for Cornstar here in game 2. Heavy close counter hit. Sace going to be able to run the gambit here. Not enough meter to continue a long combo, but the Thunder Flash comes through and strikes true. Cornstar ushering Sace into the corner.
Okay. Setup time. High-low feed once again.
We into those today. Air fireball continuation, of course. Yeah, cancel into the Skybound Arc. Take away a BP and put Sace really in the last guess. Oh, the side switch! Nothing personnel is all business here in top 24 losers for Cornstar.
First time we pull that one out too. Everything in the kitchen sink, running out of time here. Sace got to make the adaptations, but Cornstar has been so far ahead of the game.
Far heavy, Crescent does land. You see Cornstar playing patient now, knowing has such a huge lead. Nice 5L punish.
Okay. The damage into the corner, set up once again. Just going to keep it very simple with the meaty strike throw.
I like that swing away, but the light check, the low check from Sace. Emptying that bank account as far as the HP goes. There's a heavy punish. Does have meter for ultimate Setsuna, but yeah, decides to use it here. Extend the combo, get 25% back. There's the reset. The air-to-air, though, goes in Cornstar's favor. Raging Strike in the chain. Stabilize the combo. Do plenty of damage, too, with the ultimate Berserker slashes.
Gets the air there, but can't get it confirmed afterwards. Here comes the super!
Yo, that was the only decision. That was literally the only decision. Sace making the right one, surviving an additional round, but Cornstar has another set point.
David kind of puts him on notice there with the reaction. Dashes on through, but the clean connection here. Very nice. Cornstar all ready to the wall.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be tough here for Sace. There's the reset. Good block so far. You notice Sace hasn't been using DP after he got punished that one time. So maybe it's time to start breaking it back out. Cornstar working the guard. There's the swing away with the M. Back into the corner you go. Tried it and got punished for it. Cornstar going to be able to build up Skybound art. There's the Raging Strike stabilization. No!
Oh, and with no BP, high potential here for Sace to stay in this one. Oh,
Ultimate
no.
Berserker slashes to close the neutral space and close out the game. Cornstar with a 2-0.
Dude, I mean, the Six is absolutely looking okay. Stand up.
Yeah,
I respect it.
Hey, do what you need to do. You know, you got a long road ahead of you.
I was going to say, keep yourself motivated, whatever it takes.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, but the Six looking amazing, doing a great job on offense all the way through, which you have to do with the character. I mean, it is the staple of him. If you're he's just using the fireball to great effect. Again, like you said, even with the nerfs, is still able to apply, is still able to bait out the BC, still able to bait out the throw attempts. Looking ridiculous.
So, yeah, I mean, as you said, you know, Sace plays the character, but even if you know what Six has available, it's about the implementation of it. That's how strong the character is, and that's the tool set that he comes with. Sace was looking for a lot of things, but the staggers from Cornstar just did so much work of keeping him guessing. And anytime you can deter someone from using their reversals, except for obvious situations, you're playing Six, it's free offense.
Absolutely, and it's like you said, just being able to the egregious ways he's able to steal turns, kind of reset the pressure, and just kind of make you continue to guess. That is one of the most unsung ways to hit people in fighting games. Is that if you make them block long enough, they will get hit by something, even if it's very basic.
Yeah, because as you're blocking, you know, your mental stack is loading up, right? Like, because you're just like, oh, I'm tired. I mean, we're human, right? So like, you get tired. You're like, I want to play the game. I want to press a button, and that's exactly what 613 want to do. It's a terrible situation. It's fun to watch, but terrible to be in.
I was gonna say, I'm having a great time.
I'm having a fantastic time. Man, I hope you are too at home here at CEO 2024. Top 24 action here for Granblue Fantasy versus Rising. We're going to keep those matches going and flowing, though. We got the next losers round 2-1 coming up. Me again on the near, going up against Yosamitsu.
Yeah, so we'll have that one coming in just a moment. And make sure you remember that we are going to have Granblue top 8 later today. That's you got to stay locked in for that one. It is going to be finishing all the way through today, which is nice. I think that's one of the nicest things, is being able to finish on Saturday. Because if you are a Granblue player, if this is why you're here, Sunday, you know, just go to the beach, come
chill,
back, go to the arena, watch some Street Fighter, watch some Tekken, you know, enjoy your day.
Yeah. It's a super fun thing to be able to do. So one of the beautiful things is we get to see players play many different games too. And Granblue is certainly one of those crossover games, right? Of course. We see them jump in, jump out. We see people from Granblue jump into Granblue and vice versa. And I think that's one of the beauties of this game, is that you can play it and something else and be good, very good at both.
No, 100%. I mean, this is a game definitely where your fundamentals shine through. So it's very, very strong. I mean, we were just talking about that with someone we'll talk about in a little bit. But
yeah, for sure.
For now, we are getting into this one here once again in the losers side of the affair here. And I believe this is our final losers match before we're going to start getting into some winners side, which will be very fun to get to watch. But for now, as we've said, it's going to be me again. Yosamitsu on the other side.
Should be a good one for sure. Me again, using that near to a strong effect. I'm curious to see who they lost to, because yesterday they were absolutely like baking it up in the kitchen. It was looking real good, like clean 2-0s, no real sweat. So it's fun to see, you know, who drops these strong players into loser side of things. But we're going to get into it. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a little bit of button check here. Just make sure everything's set and ready to go. Yep.
No, just checking things together before we go.
At this point, I'm taking the button check. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am not risking it in top 24 whatsoever.
No, absolutely not.
And the wild thing is, you know, these newer fighting games require so many more buttons than the older ones that we used to play, right? So you have so much more to check. And these aren't like, these are optional buttons, right? Like, you need a dash macro in this game. Like, you have to have a dash macro.
So
it is so important.
Yoshimizu lost to Wavy.
Okay.
And then
that checks out.
On the other side of the affair, man, Daytona Internet, bro. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. This place is a service black hole. I'll say it. I love being here. I love being in the beach. I have no service anywhere.
No signal.
Zerom on the other side was the
that also
loss.
checks out. That also checks
Zerom
out.
was the loss there.
Yeah, yeah. That makes a lot of sense. So, Yoshimizu on the Narmaya, going to be near, of course, for me again. Here we go. Another losers round 2 match for top 24. Immediate death send from me again, not wasting any time.
Dude, the worst part about situations like that, too, is because the Nier is able to wait a little bit. They're able to bait something out. You feel like you've got some room in the full screen jump scare. But here we go into the pressure once again. Finds the touch, but doesn't get much forward, actually.
And only one stock available on the death. Got to be super careful. Transient able to get out of the corner, but Nier not unprivileged when it comes to buttons on her own. She can do bad all by herself. Me again getting first blood.
I was going to say, I feel like that's normally one of the balancing factors for puppet characters. It's like, oh, they're not as strong without the puppet. Nier is still pretty good.
Still pretty good. Still can get the job done for sure. That is a true partnership. Me again. Able to side swap here if they so choose. And does with the run under. Nice break counter though from Yoshimizu. Rush for the crescent. 5L unsheath.
Ooh. Ends up finding that throw. A little closer to the corner here. Wakes up with the DP. Very sick. The earlier the better. Make them think about it.
Absolutely. Especially against a Nier. You do not want to be eating all that chip. Great punish though from me again. A whole bunch of damage available. You're dead.
Yeah, you're so gone.
Yeah. I looked up and saw the blue. I'm like, yeah, it's over. It's a wrap. Me again, going to go up 1-0 against Yoshimizu. And, you know, it can be a really tough scenario because the amount of mistakes you get to make against Nier is just smaller, right? So the Belial comes out. We saw this before yesterday as well. Yoshimizu made the switch over, tried to, run the Belial, and clearly it worked because they're moving on. But you're down 0-1, right? So now you have to play on a new character and super clean.
Yeah, especially when you don't have a lot of time to adapt, right? You're already down one game, and it's kind of the double-edged sword of like now, even though your opponent has to adapt to a new character, which is very difficult for them, you have to kind of reinstate your entire mindset going into this game. So this is a tough one either direction, but pushed away straight away, a BP off the table for both players.
Yoshimizu getting slashed up by that death puppet again, trying to get in there with the dash L. I understand the difference in the switch. However, me again with the counter hit, not able to full confirm.
Okay. Dude, we are playing patient on the defense there, and I love that. Gives away the mix to try and jump out, but a very intelligent back to the corner.
Yo, meaty 2M trying to stuff up the knees. Yoshimizu confirms into the Asmodeus. Takes the 2M routing into Skybound Art. And one of the things that Belial can do, because he's not relying on ultimate moves like the other casters, he can stock that 100 and save it for the damage cash out and the BP takeaway.
Oh, scheming for the command throw. Not going to work out here.
Oh, what a check on the dash up. Yoshimizu showing no fear.
If anything, the Belial switch is just looking more confident. That was just a confidence normal.
I would believe in Belial's 2L too.
I was going to say, bro. Oh, okay, right off the rip. Almost looked like a trip guard.
Yeah, it really did. Yeah.
Right as he lands.
Oh, goes for the low again. Yoshimizu getting pushed into this corner. Me again going to be able to reset the situation. Ultimate death slashes. He blocked that and still took like 10% damage. Meaty pinwheel. Nice check though from me again. Immediate cash out into the Raging Strike and Chain. And all of a sudden me again on set point.
Very back and forth between the two, though. I mean, the momentum carrying into this one, though, Yoshimizu, I'd love to see something a little more passive at the round start here. Yep. Just get yourself some room.
Oh, my goodness. Manager all the way on the other side. You're like, I just want to talk to the man. No, you have to talk to me.
She's not even on the screen.
Holding those slashes already under 50% health. The dash M connects. Raging Strike in the chain, and the ultimate skill is available as well. Decides to use it on the triple strike into chain. 3 of them. Me again from downtown going to be able to take that round and the game 2-0.
Dude, actually just looking ridiculous the entire way through. After the change, I mean, round one after the change, Yoshimizu definitely looked strong, but I guess that was all. One round was all we needed for the adaptation there.
Yeah.
Again, was just kind of ran away with it in those final 2 rounds.
Absolutely. I mean, the name of the game was don't let Bilal get close, right? Like you saw in that final round, he lost 50% health just by being full screen. Didn't even engage with the near yet.
You didn't get to play the game yet. Yeah, definitely.
It's one of those situations where me again was wise enough to say like, okay, he's playing really confident on the Bilal. I'm going to capitalize my win state by making sure death is on the other side. You have to pay attention to the puppet and not me. And you see that traditionally in any puppet character, right? Like if they could get that situation where you're full screen, having to deal with their summon or their puppet or whatever, and they're on the other side, they're winning the game.
No, absolutely. Not much to be said on that one. But looks like we are going to head now into the winner's side of the affair. And who we were just talking about was able to – these are actually the 2 players that sent those other 2 players to lose.
Yeah,
both of them, actually.
It's true.
Zerom and Wavy.
I mean, 2 incredibly strong Granblue Fantasy versus Rising players. You know, you have Combo Breaker championships between them. You have Arc War Tour qualifications between them, many other major tournament championships between them. So this is a high-powered matchup. This is a matchup that I would expect to see. Honestly, in top 8, I'm surprised we're seeing it a little earlier in top 24, but sometimes it be that way when you have a whole pool of strong characters.
I was going to say,
players.
when you look at the amount, the actual names that you see in this bracket, it's one of those ones where every single one you're like, that's a little early.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, but I mean, that's just kind of the action that comes due for CEO. And I do want to say once again, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you all here for, supporting Granblue, being here at the stream. Plenty of action going on all around. And the arena actually is booted up as well, so make sure you take a look at that on the CEO Gaming channel if you want to. But we appreciate you sticking here with us as we continue to cut this thing down. We are ending it at 8 players for Granblue until later tonight. Like you said, I believe it was 4
o'clock.
We're going to be rocking? Yeah, absolutely.
Right after MK ends. So if you're watching the arena, MK is going to run through and then Granblue will start. So look, this is a matchup where Wavy is, has a couple of characters but known for the Cagliostro at the moment. Zerom plays Charlotta. That's the end of the story, right?
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
It's not just a Charlotta. Zerom is the Charlotta in North America. Like if you say Zerom, you're thinking Charlotta. If you say Charlotta, you're thinking Zerom. Like that's the way that it goes. And there's a reason for it. I mean, he has so many epic battles. I think about Frosty Fausting's battle with Zippy, to how close that was down to the wire. I mean, Zerom's ability to be patient and adapt and know when to hit the accelerator with Charlotta and know when to hit the brakes has proven to be so powerful for him. And on the other end, another clutch player in Wavy, she has the ability to really understand the situation and make immediate changes and almost seem like a different player.
No, definitely agreed. I mean, I feel like those are the strongest players, too, when you understand how to have your aggression, your playstyle on a switch, not a slider, because it's important to make small adjustments sometimes, but sometimes you got to flip the table on them, 100%. Yep. I could not agree more, but with our button check coming through, we'll have to see how this turns out between them. Zerom and Wavy. This is for a winner's side top 8 spot here, so we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here, the qualifying spots, the most important matches of the night here. I believe we're going to be running through all of the winner's side matches in a row coming up, which is going to be
super cool. We got some really good ones.
I
mean, this one is going to be a really good one.
Of course.
But we got some. It's going to keep on going. It's going to keep on going and flowing. So make sure you stick with us here. Button check is done. Wavy does have a Vera, but I don't think that's going to be the selection.
It's going to be CAG.
I would assume so at this point. But, again, Wavy likes to play the matchup sometimes as well. Depends on how she's feeling. We'll see. I would assume Cagliostro, though. But you never know. I mean, Wavy is that talented of a player. Okay, switches over to the CAG. I know Wavy has the CAG, has the Vera, has the Siegfried, but at this point, to preserve that winner side too,
100%.
Right? Like, and you're going up against Zerom. It's not just some Charlotta.
It's
player.
not a guy,
Right?
Yeah. 100%. We'll see how it goes between the two, though. Being able to close that distance and maintain pressure going to be so important for Zerom. That is, I feel like, the marquee portion of this matchup.
Yeah.
It can obviously be tough to get there sometimes, especially against CAG and especially against players like Wavy. But when you get there, you've got to stay sticky. You have to stay there. You cannot let yourself get pushed out. Baiting BCs, staying consistent with your pressure, not letting Wavy get into situations where they can go for the side swaps. That is going to be the name of the game. It's going to be made or broken on how Zerom is able to maintain offense. That's it.
That is exactly it. You're going to be chasing CAG all over the screen. So we'll see what Zerom's options are. But Wavy, starting off offensively first, closing the distance, getting this corner pressure established early.
Never mind. There's going to be no runner. It's going to be how Zerom plays defense.
Nice punish on the neutral jump there from Zeron. BC early from Wavy. Makes sense. Teleport back.
There we go. Already getting a good block there, but not much to follow.
Oh, the jump in lands raw for Zeron. Wavy going to be pushed all the way into the corner. A lot of damage. Zeron also has the Skybound art available. Uses it. Takes away all of Wavy's BP. You got to hold this pressure OG style. And nice no escape throw. The frame kill on that Noble Strategy dive does put Zeron in a strike throw situation where you really do have to guess.
And, I mean, if you just saw the amount of damage we got off of that one good confirm, all it takes is one good guess.
Yeah, Charlotta can definitely put the damage out there, so Wavy's going to have to be super careful. R5H confirmed for Wavy. Gets things started right. But Zeron with the wake-up throw.
Ooh, that little step back in the BC. Ultimate skill, but we go for the sidestep twice in a row. We're spending all that BP to try and get room, but it's not getting us what we need here. Wavy's still under duress.
Oh, the cake knife lands as well, but Wavy with the neutral jump not able to confirm. Zeron moving forward against the Seal. It does take a couple seconds for Seals to activate. Dash L confirmed for Zeron. That's going to be game one.
And again,
this is going to be a first to two. You don't have a lot of time, but Zeron, again, like you said, the switch was immediately flipped, and it's like, yo, it's time to run the offense.
Okay, right away, able to land the dashing normal here. I love the spacing on that normal too, because it actually pretty naturally baits out BC. It's so sick from CAG.
It is.
The Wavy's one of the best at using it.
Absolutely, absolutely is. Calculated ultimate Seal coming out there, blocking and protecting against Zeron's assault. Wavy with the side switch, keeping the corner pressure, sets the Seal up, but the ultimate Holy Ladder going to eliminate it and provide Zeron a little bit of relief.
Okay. Way back to full screen. BC responds, but we're able to go for the match. That's very smart.
And that makes sense so much. Dash attacks have been coming out from Zeron quite a bit. Wavy throwing out the light there. Even if it whiffed, the recovery on it would have protected. Good stuff.
Hey, early stop sign, being preemptive, super important against aggressive characters like this. Sidestep into the DP. Smart stuff again.
Zeron well aware that those seals do take a couple seconds to activate. So, you know, immediately you're not caught by it when he steps on it. Now Zeron able to run a little bit of pressure, forcing Wavy off, chase down with the Charlotta ball.
Jump back. You know, I can tell I'm getting old because of the things that make me excited.
Yeah,
The jump back jab anti-air, I go crazy.
Yo, they responded to that? He's seeing the future. Zeron trying to secure the future on winner's side, though. However, Wavy with a roundup in this particular game. There's the Far 5H again, EX calculated. Zeron able to chill. Ultimate Charlotta ball, nice evasion, but this jump in is going to do a grip of damage. We saw it before. Raging Strike into chain, two of them. Not enough to finish. Going to have to guess for it, though, is Wavy. There's the clash. What a tech from Wavy.
Oh, no, and that is a whiff punch. Absolutely. We tried to go for the dash normal, set back to full screen, but again, not a lot of life to play with, but this is huge.
Yeah, this is massive for Wavy. Going to be able to reset here. Didn't get the calculated follow-up. Close H jumped over from Zeron on set point. That's so unfortunate.
It looked like that H maybe was going to make it. Looks very close.
Oh, man. Unfortunate stuff, but Zeron definitely will take those. Nice, eliminating both seals with the dash attack there. Zeron very well aware of this matchup.
Trying to go for the whiff punish. Both of them content to believe in the footsies.
There's the break counter from Wavy. Far 5H going to work once again. Probably been the best button for Wavy so far in this match. Good catch on the stand dodge. Wavy has corner pressure, staggers. Ultimate Holy Ladder again from Zeron.
With the demon flip. Straight through with the chair. We are back and forth with the reversals here.
It's a BC Wavy on one Brave point available, but gets a huge 2H counter here. Wall bounce, Raging Strike into chain for stabilization. Wavy not able to finish though. Zeron still has a chance here. Wavy stuck in the corner.
Waiting for something. Ultimate ball into the follow through. That's going to be winner's side. Dude, Zeron looking so strong once again. Once the offense was maintained, it was so hard to get any breathing room against him.
It's one of the things that Zeron does the best is be able to threaten by doing nothing. He will stand there and say, yo, let's play footsies, because usually the risk reward. If you're getting hit with Charlotta footsies, you're going to take so much more damage. And so he's willing to do that gamble. He is one of the players that I always say, if you have a chance to finish him off and kill him, make sure you do it. We saw it there. Wavy tried, but just didn't have the resources and had to do one last guess, and Zerom able to win out in the end. Good stuff to Zerom, making the right adaptations. Super close one. I wouldn't be surprised if we see that again in top 8.
Absolutely, and securing the winner's side of the affair is definitely a really big deal. Also, the amount of DPs the guy is confident in being able to throw out to, I respect that so much, dude. Because it's like this game has a multitude of defensive mechanics, right? You obviously you can block. You have a block button, which helps you with a lot of different situations. BC to be able to get some room potentially. Dude bets it all on the flash kick. Yeah. I respect that so much, bro.
Yeah. And not just EX, the metered version.
Right?
So he's like spending. But you know what? Takes money to make money, and Zerom definitely in the money right now as far as positioning in this tournament, winner side top 8. So good stuff. Not over for Wavy. She still will be able to qualify on the losers end. Just a little bit longer of a run. We'll see more of that. But coming up next is Aaron DeMac versus someone who you might not know plays this game, but certainly is a very, very good fighting game player in FlyQuest's own Nitro.
Absolutely. I mean, we were talking earlier about how there's a lot of players that play multiple games and are still successful in Granblue, and we have two of the best examples right here. Aaron, a fantastic Strive player, obviously does incredibly well across a multitude of games. Nitro plays everything, bro.
Yeah, literally everything.
I was going to make a list, but I was like, it'd be shorter to just tell you that bro plays games.
Yeah, for real. Going to be the Nier for Nitro. Of course, Aaron DeMac on the Belial. Been working this character for quite some time. And again, like you said, Aaron, a fantastic Strive player. Excellent just fighting game player in general. We saw Aaron in top 8s at Frosty, at Combo Breaker. So this is definitely a game that Aaron knows and plays to an extremely high level. So you might not recognize them from like, oh, these are the Granblue players, but I guarantee you this is going to be a high-level match.
Absolutely. I mean, just between the two, like we've said it over and over again, and it's because it rings true. I mean, this is a game truly fundamentals can carry you through, and they are just going to get right started, it looks like.
Oh, wow. That's young people confidence right there. I need the button check, bro. Like, I got to make sure
I got to remember. I got some remembering to do before we play, dog. Right off the rip, though, able to get that poke, nullified death, dashes up with the low, but another great check from Nitro. Active defense on the mash.
So important. There's their slashes, patient, very counter, able to successfully get it to Aaron DeMac. Working a little bit of pressure. Nitro, though, with a life lead. Nice jump back denial from Nitro.
End up losing a little bit of space because of it here. Nice DP, dashes forward, and a little bit of a delay. Doesn't get much for it, but that's okay. Still maintaining corner, which is the most important thing.
My man was big chilling. How you doing? How you doing over there? Patience from Aaron DeMac, looking to close the range. Might be looking for like a 2M on a walkback or something like that, but Nitro, hip to the game. The reversal, good patience and punish. There are multiple ways you can punish that. You can go for a throw, but Nitro knows the timing on it to get a strike, which gives you a bigger reward.
Absolutely. Knowing that the throw wasn't going to kill was the most important thing for sure. So, like you said, coming off the timing, coming off the knowledge. Good here after round 1.
Stand dodge on the pinwheel. Aaron still playing patiently with the Belial. There's the dash shoulder. Counter hit confirmed for sure. Going to be able to get this corner carry with the Asmodeus Ender, but the immediate reversal from Nitro.
Dude, weathering the storm, we'll say. Holy moly,
that's
Nitro.
Not even supposed to work that way anymore, but Nitro don't care.
I was going to say, we were playing vanilla for a minute there. Good God.
Oh, baited out the DP. No punish, though, from Nitro. Aaron DeMac getting away with one.
The no punch, definitely a big deal. This is tough. Cross up, good block, and a good press afterwards.
Yeah, Aaron's warming up now for sure. Got the confirm on lock. Raging strike in the chain. Another one for your troubles. No BP available. The ultimate Asmodeus miss, and he has no BP. He's dead.
Yeah, lands and swings. Nitro is going to latch on and take game 1. 1-0 to get it started. That is massive here, and a miscalculation for sure, having spent all of the BP, that one touch.
It's such a difficult scenario to be in where, especially against Nier, you make that one mistake and it's all over. Aaron DeMac certainly feeling that one, but got to be able to mentally reset, just go back into it.
Okay, pinwheel. Full confirm into the corner. See where we lead it after the combo limit here. Dashes up, just keeps it meaty, safe and solid.
Couple of staggers here, seeing what's up. Dash L does connect, able to get this corner combo. Aaron the Mac, Raging Strike, Stabilization, EX Pinwheel does have Super Skybound Art available. Decides to use it here. Gonna be a close one, but near low health character. Yeah, dead.
Just enough for sure. Is able to secure the perfect off of that one. I mean, found the first touch and never looked back. Off to the races for Aaron DeMac.
That's the kind of round you need after dropping a combo like that for the kill. You need that to establish your momentum back again.
Okay, armored on through. That's the DP.
Oh, yo, the DP absorbing plenty of hits, but Aaron DeMac was nowhere in town. Now has this corner pressure. Ultimate DP Nitro. Yeah, we'll certainly let it rip.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be able to secure with the empty jump. Pulls it once again.
Oh, not close enough for the side switch. Aaron able to get a tick throw. Oh, the shimmies. No confirm though for Nitro. Dash L again. Running that pressure. Aaron just chilling down back. Ultimate pinwheel. That's meter spent. 50% only available. The ultimate slashes connect.
Wow.
Nitro winning out on the patience game there.
Nitro is one away from securing the winner's side spot here. This is massive right now.
It's incredible. But you know what? Nitro still got to get the job done here. Aaron could also send us into game 3.
It's such a goofy interaction.
Yo. Oh my goodness, the armor of the reversal eating things up, but there's Aaron DeMax's reversal goes for the command grab, able to continue this corner pressure.
The way he chilled right out of side of range, ends up finding it here. Aaron DeMac looking more like himself right now.
It's the return right now. Aaron going into the Skybound Art. Going to take a BP away from Nitro and put himself in the position to win this game. One solid confirmed is all it'll take.
We see the little shimmy. Nice tech. Both of them trying to get something, looking for anything. They've both been very active on defense, so they're waiting for that button.
Pull in, dash L as well. Aaron has the life lead, but how much of it is a real lead with the way Nier can put out damage? Still needs to be careful. Asmodeus lands, but there's the reversal. Nitro close to chip territory, had to dodge that pinwheel. Aaron looking for a way to close it out. There's the Asmodeus, one special away, and Aaron would have been able to kill. Nitro misses the confirm. The jump in from Nitro, no confirm, reset into throw. Nitro somehow, some way, able to take it and going to be moving on to winner side top 8.
Hey, listen, fumble after fumble, but it's not going to matter. Still able to pick it up and still make it to the end zone. Nitro, top 8 spot secured, winner's side for this guy. FlyQuest must be proud.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, you got players who come in and are able to do so many things in so many different games. It's a strong showing, and you see why. I mean, the fundamentals from Nitro, the patience paid off so well in this matchup up against Aaron DeMac, because Aaron was putting himself in situations where he had corner pressure time and time again, and Nitro was like, yo, I'll play defense, that's cool, or I'll risk it and run the reversals.
No, and like sometimes it's the reversals, and sometimes there was a situation where after the combo limit, he just hits the ground and mashes 5L. Like sometimes you just gotta send it. Pick your fastest normal and pray to somebody.
Yeah.
You gotta do it, bro.
Yeah, you certainly gotta do it. So not over for Aaron. Obviously has loser side to be able to run through, and it's going to be a bit of a run, but it is certainly doable, and we are going to continue to do it here at CEO 2024, but we need a little bit of a break after that match, so get yourself some refreshments. We're going to take a pause, run some ads, and then when we come back, more Top 24 Granblue Fantasy versus Rising here at CEO 2024.
CEO. CEO, come on. Once was outside and now we worldwide. CEO, come on. Once told to hide, but you can't deny it. CEO, come on. The dream took some time, but now we on the rise. CEO, come on. If we unify, the squad will never die. This is the community effort, the product of grueling unusual methods, the voice of a generation who you neglected, who moved from the rejected to truly respected. Heard it's a cold world, so we supply heat. We roll squad deep till you qualify me. Never let a sub-genre define me. Find me in the cut scheming like Wiley. World domination on the docket, we got this. From the projects to the trending topics. We hear the gossip, response no comment. Nonsense, hurting what honest content. Left the game, remain at main menu. Crossed up, then tossed up, I straight end you. From arcades to hotels to venues, the drama we've been through, the saga continues. This is what you've been waiting for. CEO, yo. This is something you can't ignore. CEO, let's go. This is what you've been waiting for. CEO, yo. This is something you can't
Hello everyone and welcome back to CEO and welcome back for even more Granblue action. We are working to the winner's side of the affair now to be able to get ourselves through these qualifiers, and we are leading straight back in with a pretty incredible match. Proxy Maverick taking the rest of the way here as we get even closer to our top 8, bro. How you feeling about it?
I'm super excited. I'm pleased with the matches that we already got on stream, but they're going to continue to be hits after hits, and this one is going to be a super, super good one. Of course, one person that needs no introduction, Combo Breaker champion Zippy, Arc War Tour qualifier Zippy, I mean Frosty Frostings champion Zippy, like just the ability of this young player, and he is young, but he's so good at utilizing the character that he pilots in Nier that it is almost frightening. He's like no other Nier that you've ever seen before, and he does it to maximum effect. Going up against someone who's working a character who, at first, everyone pretty much wrote off. They said, hey, yo, this character looks cool, he does cool stuff, but I don't think he's good. And recently, Zane has been showing that Grimnir can really get the job done in ways that people just, so far, have not been ready for.
No, absolutely agree. The way you're able to set up the seals and how aggressively you're able to play when you do get those seals set up, your reward is just so damn high. But that's a big if, especially against a player like Zippy, as you've said, at the forefront of piloting one of the strongest characters across the life of the game so far. Let's see if we add another championship to the belt here for Zippy.
We're going to find out. We're getting straight into it, of course. Button check had already been performed. Setting up the glyphs again. Flight cancel immediately. Nice awareness from Zippy. Immediately going for the air-to-air situation.
Distance closed. Yep, like the BC there. Just trying to stay aggressive and trying to get to these seals here to be able to maintain a little bit better of an offense, but just using them for a little bit of a fake out of the movement.
But that tornado is going to be so important because it's able to stop death. Ultimate reversal there for Zane. And the glyphs again, trying to use the movement-ish movement, but Zippy able to get a strong counter hit here.
All right, trouble ahead. There's the super.
And he gives him the side switch, so important. Zane stuck in the corner, gets caught by death slashes, and that's going to be a down. One thing that Zippy has the advantage of in playing Nier is that the damage differential is massive between the two of them. Off of even the smallest hits, Nier can get so much. So Zane has fewer and fewer chances to use those glyphs.
Okay, right off for the knockdown. That's okay, though. That's room. That's straight in. Good spacing, but again, steals the turn back here for Zippy.
Block again, neutral jump. Got the glyphs on the screen, but paid with it by having to stay in the corner. There's the ultimate death sin.
Oh, just barely managed to escape on that one here. Continues to maintain pressure, but the BC buys yourself some room. Zippy content to play it out here, even with the only one BP remaining.
5L to cancel out death. Zane finally get a chance to run some offense, but Zippy's defense has been so good. Brave counter. The stationary tornado to keep Zippy still. Able to run some mix here. Nice block so far by Zippy. All the overheads being guarded against Zippy, reading the future and then challenging with the 5L.
Pressure continues. Straight into the sky out again. Not enough to kill, but anything will do it at this point. Potentially chip, but we get out of the corner.
Yeah, if he has to block any more death assaults, it's going to be trouble. And there's the reversal from Zippy, the last card of death being the one to get the hand. Game one going over to Zippy.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like the most important thing is just that he's not getting caught in these situations that a lot of the times people being over-aggressive on defense and feeling like they need to do too much is where Zayn kills them.
It's
and
true.
Zippy's doing a great job of staying patient and staying solid on defense. There's one of those situations, a rare situation where a little bit of an overextension, Zayn going to just destroy him for it.
Absolutely. Needs a fully capitalized ultimate reversal coming in, not guessing the high-low from Zayn. Zippy able to really escape a dangerous scenario, but a heavy counter hit. Zayn has Skybound Art available as well. There's the EX upspin, Tornado, Skybound Art stabilized into the super near a low health character. Definitely going to die from that combo. Zayn putting himself on the board, and you got to be able to come back with a round like that after losing game win the way you did.
Off the start, get it back off a little bit, gets the dashing light, sets up the seals, air to air, good read on the movement. That was so early.
It's the second time that Zippy's shown, like, hey, you're not going to be able to use that glyph movement for free. Zayn finally using a 5H as a stop sign. It's a little bit dangerous in this matchup because of what the puppet can do, but you got to be able to represent it at some point.
Playing movement buffer what? Oh no, the ultimate pulls back in. Look at the damage as you noted.
There's the slashes, brave counter, but Zippy able to avoid guarding it. However, Zayn using another one. Out of BP, a sneeze, and he's dead. There's the 5L canceling out the puppet, though. Zippy low on BP as well.
That is certainly enough from that position here. Zippy putting another round on the board.
You hear the crowd. Zippy's homies are out there rooting for him as usual. And Zayn, last leg, you got to defend against this set point. You really do not want to go down the loser side, but it's going to be tough.
Ooh, okay, both was good, didn't get much afterwards. Nice block, and then the answer just for the knockdown.
Slashes, Zayn stuck at the moment. Ultimate death spin. Tries to use this spiral arrow in, sets up the glyphs. Dash under, Zippy so good. Finally getting hit cross side. Zayn only been able to just now get that set up. Uses the ultimate seal set just to be able to continue with a hitbox and movement. Zippy with the BC.
Yeah, definitely the right decision there. Get yourself some room. EX on the side swap here. Sandwich situation. Just going to cash out on damage, though.
Yeah. Zippy, last guess for Zayn in the crossover. Zippy qualifying for top 8 on the winner's side. Yeah, Zayn, you do say you did not like that one at all. Yeah. It's tough. It's a tough situation to be in.
No, it definitely is. But, you know, still in it, onto the loser side, but more than capable of being able to qualify. And as you've said, and we might actually get the mirror here.
It's the mirror. It's the nearer. You're definitely going to see. I mean, look.
I hate it so much.
You're going to see this in Rising at some point, especially as you get closer and closer to the top 8. and it's happening here in top 24. But, you know, honestly, I enjoy looking at the different ways that players pilot this character.
I agree.
Because just because it's near on the screen, yes, you're going to see death sins and things like that, but we just saw with Zippy a real defensive style of play with Nier by necessity.
Yeah.
Because Zane was definitely rushing it down and counter poking a lot. Whereas in this matchup, you might see a little bit different. You might see the more aggressive round starts with Death Sin and things like that. So just because it's a mirror match does not mean you're going to see the exact same thing at the exact same time.
If anything, I like watching mirrors, especially with super high-powered characters across pretty much all games. I think it's really interesting because watching characters, a lot of characters in fighting games are not very good at dealing with their own brand of BS. And I think that it's interesting to watch them kind of get put to the rails against their own stuff. Nier, no exception here, but we'll see it right off the rip. Is able to get super aggressive off the start here. This is Lucy here being able to get this first start.
Yeah, she wants to certainly set the momentum, set the mood. There's the BC from me again, but Lucy did plenty of damage there in that opening strike. Big ultimate skill again with the death swipe. Want to reset the combo, go for the high. Looked for the BC, but it wasn't there. Me again holding firm. Wow.
No, it's straight off the rip. Lucy with the answer. He's able to press in all the right places. And you can just see, if you just look at the amount of actions they had left their number, they had Lucy just having a higher ability to be able to actually catch out.
Yeah, it can be mighty scary. Me again finally opening this round. Lucy with the reversal though. Me again, dash L connects. Nice confirm there for me again.
And the jump not going to work out. Not quite the way we were expecting it to, though.
Me again canceling out Def, leaving Lucy to do it all by herself at the moment. There's the ultimate Def Claw. Good break from me again. A Def Sin.
Running on time here. The amount of BP that we have left doesn't actually get to confirm. Tech throw takes a chunk of help and is able to get the dash normal to confirm.
Good stuff from me again. Answering back, tying up the round count. Again, this is still 1st to 2, so you got to be able to really, really capitalize on any small mistake. This is so pivotal right now.
Okay, pushed away with the guard cancel. Smart. Then gets the hit. Keep it in the corner here. Can't quite set up for the sandwich, though. That was an awkward positioning, but still maintains some amount of pressure. But a nice jump out.
Absolutely. Good stuff from me again. Able to run some offense now. Confirm. Here's the high-low. Which way did he go? There's the BC. Back into the corner goes Lucy. Me again staggering away. Chip damage adding up. The ultimate death spin, though. Going to save Lucy from the corner, but the brave counter being baited out. Me again with the side switch confirmed into the kill. Me again going to go up 1-0 in a very close set so far.
Yeah, back and forth between the two, straight back into it. Dude, that delay into the EX death spin, it's just, I feel like that is like the default starter.
Lucy with a back throw, but the reversal from me again alleviates pressure. Right back at you. I got the same one.
Ooh, the high send then actually ends up working out even better here. Full juggle, DP, but spaced out well. The strength of the puppet.
So good right there. Lucy was not able to capitalize. And now, me again with a confirm here, landing right into the skulls from the puppet. And me again just like that on set point.
Things getting a little out of control here. The momentum, the snowball.
It's so scary against Nier. It can happen to you. That's all I have to say. Lucy off with a strong start that she desperately needs here. One round at a time. Me again with 2 set points.
Oh, okay. Strike throw, nope. Guard cancel. It's away. VP remaining for each. Lucy going to spend another one here.
There's me again. I mean, you see how bad they want pressure. You don't want to end up blocking, especially with this low health character. And me again, cross up slashes, disgusting stuff. One real confirm away from closing things out, sending Lucy out of the bracket. Me again with the stagger. There's the reversal. No one home, but me again doesn't approach to punish.
Oh, pushed away. Running out of time, running out of life here. Just a pixel left. At this point, Chip will do it, and there you go. The ultimate follow through to be able to take the kill.
Me again. Saying it's me one more time. I definitely think that Me Again played that extremely well, willing to spin the Brave counters, willing to spin the reversals at the right time, knowing that this is a momentum mirror matchup, and if you're able to continue your offense and pressure against a character that has low health like Nier, you're going to be able to set things up and confirm and kill. It's really is a glass cannon matchup.
For sure, and like I said, it's fun to get to watch characters have to deal with their own mess, tasting your own medicine. But I feel like that is one of the consistent things across a lot of modern fighting games, which is very interesting, especially in anime games. Is like characters being designed in a way where they are just like not equipped at all to deal with the type of offense that they bring, the type of defense that they have. I mean, the way that that Nier's DP functions is very, very good against herself. The way she's able to naturally space herself away from it to where she doesn't even have to deal with the DP if she doesn't want to. There's just a lot of, I don't know, a lot of quirky little things about the match, which is fun to get to watch.
It's true. So that's going to be, Me Again moving forward. And, listen, if you're able to do that in a mirror match, it really shows you, like you said, your knowledge of your own character. Makes sense why Me Again is going to be moving forward. And we're going to continue forward into our next one. This is going to be Wavy, who we saw earlier against Zerom, who, it looked really good for Zerom. But Wavy had some answers there. We'll see if she's able to continue to build those answers together to potentially get into top 8. Going to be going up against Sharks.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes here. As we said, Wavy, one of the staple players of the scene, definitely doing incredibly well week in and week out, online, offline, ever in between. I believe was the one TNS9. I was able to actually take home the championship there and was able to, again, place well across a multitude of brackets, But we'll see how they do here.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, these rising brackets, I feel, are getting more and more difficult. It's not easy work, and it wasn't easy before, but so many people are leveling up. You see Zane rising to the top of the ranks now. You see other players coming out and really showing in strong form. Even, players who show up in WASD who started off and they were like, you see them start to do top 32, top 16. Now they're out here in top 24 of majors and top 8s like Me Again. So it's really, really nice to see the level of skill continue to grow, and I'm curious to see how it's going to inform as we step into other tournaments like EVO, moving forward, right, who qualifies there. So it's really cool to see, and Psy Games has been gracious enough to be transparent to say, like, hey, we're doing another big patch. Here's, some of the things we're looking at, and that allows players to stay invested in the game.
Yeah, of course. I mean, knowing what's coming definitely is helpful, as well as, again, the actual brand themselves being able to stay invested and help us out with things like that is always very, very cool. But I think that's honestly one of the things you mentioned was watching these players kind of grind up and seeing them start to get into the upper echelon. I think that's one of the signs of a very good game is it should take a little time to get good.
Yes.
And it should you should see a lot of the same faces. Consistency in top placements, I think, is the sign of a healthy ecosystem for a game. If the top players are getting randomed out in the craziest ways, then maybe you say something about it there. But, like you said, you see the same names, the same faces, and you see these people continuing to do incredibly well, and I think that is a great sign for the future as Granblue continues to keep going.
I agree. I completely agree. And, I'm excited to see how that develops in the character scene. We've seen Grimnir, as we mentioned before, rise to the top. Yeah. But there are other strong characters. Like, Jita's a really strong character. We were talking about her a little bit earlier, who we don't see too much of on the NA side, really. And you look internationally, and she's almost all over the place.
I don't know why we don't play her.
I don't know either, but that goes to show you, I think that's also a good sign of the health of the game, right?
100%.
Because if there are super strong characters or characters who are solidly strong in that array of characters who you think, like, yeah, they could definitely win majors, and you see them doing it overseas, it means that the selection pool is a lot larger than you have to play these sets of characters to do well.
Yeah, plus, I mean, that's just like, that's across any game ever. There are just like regional biases to what certain regions favor certain types of playstyles, and you see that very, very heavily in the way that, listen, the USA, mix-up, baby. We're playing Nier, we're playing 6, we are getting in there. I'm going to hit you, and I'm going to black out, and we're going to wake up, and you're going to be dead, and I'm going to go to the next round.
Yeah, that's the way it is. They love the guessing game. They love the guessing game. Big gambling fans here, and I'm assuming that's one of the reasons why you see so much of it. I mean, but again, you look at other regions, and you see more of the Siegfrieds come out. Like, we have Siegfrieds here, obviously. I think about Artorias and things like that, right? Like, we do have those players of those characters, but in other regions, it's like you got the Siegfried army coming through, and not just like regular old Siegfried. These are really strong players rocking the Siegfried, and it's a scary thing. So again, I like that in a game. It makes it much more interesting, especially when we get the international crossover happening. But we're going to cross ourselves into this next match coming up. It will be Wavy, as we said before, going up against Shark here in losers round 3. This is a 1st-to-2 situation, and you know the explosiveness of this game makes the 1st-to-2 just that much more dangerous.
No, it definitely does. This is going to be this is going to be a tough one for sure. And I think this is to qualify for winner for losers side. I'm taking a look right now just to make sure that I'm not lying.
We'll see.
I believe this is right on the cusp. We'll see how it goes between the two.
So Sharks, I've heard, is a rushdown Matera.
I see.
This will be really interesting because
I'm down.
Again, I'm certainly down, but it also, if Sharks is able to do this rushdown properly, it's what you need to do against Cagliostro, right? Because of things like calculated, the rock, setting the seals, it can be very difficult for Matera to play that full screen game like she can against other characters. So you kind of need to have that rush down in you to put Wavy on the back foot and not let her get comfortable.
And just to solidify, this is to qualify through the loser side of the affair here. So this is another one of those top 8 qualifying matches. I believe we're gonna have one more after this as well.
Definitely need to lock all the way in here to be able to move forward into that top 8 spacing, where you certainly want to be Arc to a gold event, so you want those points.
Rush down Matera.
Yeah.
I mean, she has some tools for it. The command hop is cool.
Command hop is cool.
The normals are pretty good. Dash normals also pretty decently. I feel like I'm interested to see how this plays out if that's true, because that's.
I mean, you know, she's got some air shots like that with the arrows.
I'm having trouble conceptualizing it.
I think Ultimate Butterfly is going to play into a place too, because it hunts you down on the screen and follows you, things like that. So we are going to see top 8 loser side qualifier here. Wavy versus Sharks. Nice 2H.
Believe it right away. Good with the confirm as well. Corner carry, always strong.
Oh yeah, lays down the Butterfly. Wavy trying to mash out, gets counter hit. 5L not working out. Sharks going to have to block up both of the seals, playing patiently. Matera, another low character, so she has to be really careful about where she takes those risks.
Harassment in the corner, though. Finally is able to get something pressed to be able to get out of there.
The dash L spacing into the 5L because of this disjointedness from Sharks makes it a really good combination. Wavy going to block it, finds the gap here with the Skybound art, but didn't get that much damage off of his Sharks. In a pretty solid spot still.
Absolutely. Sitting on that 100 bar as well, but the knockdown, and we're getting closer and closer to the corner here. Maybe doing a great job of maintaining this space without overextending, but on the teleport, this is huge actually, but no!
Oh no, Wavy able to stabilize the combo. Raging Strike into chain, close 5H, and the finish. Wavy almost was in a super bad scenario, but was able to steal out a hit there and get round 1 under the belt.
Okay, good block on the jump. Spot dodge, is able to get the counter hit afterwards though.
Oh, Wavy teleporting forward, avoiding the Butterfly. So smart, able to run pressure here. Good break on the throw from Sharks.
Ooh, okay. Away once again. After the setup and the teleport, nice on the answer here, and use the ultimate to be able to close the distance.
Did a grip of damage on top of it. Shark pressing away at the guard. 5H, but no, you would not be able to advance forward. Shark keeping the corner pressure real. Wavy does have super Skybound art, though. Shark needs to be a little careful not to get counter hit while continuing this offense.
Ooh, ends up finding the throw, and then the empty low.
That was nice stuff from Sharks. I mean, we see the vision, right? We see the range pressure, using that 5L to keep the disjointed hurt box, force Wavy to block, throw out some close range projectiles. Sharks able to tie things up.
Not very strong though. I mean, Wavy has just felt like she has had control of the screen so consistently and off the throw because of the seal.
Oh, the instant air teleport from Wavy. Caught Sharks teching the throw. And now Shark in a really tough situation. Nice protection against the roll through. That's going to do it. Ultimate spare body, the reversal in your face to put you in your place. Wavy up 1-0. Only needs 2 more rounds to move in the top 8 on the loser side.
I mean, again, I just have to point it out. Wavy's control of the screen, the mastery of just being able to not get put in these awkward spots at the corner has been absolutely ridiculous here. So even in a spot like this, she's been so good at being able to escape just like that. What a poke to get out of the corner and the side swap.
This is so smart from Wavy, be able to get that corner. Low hit, confirm. Shark's in a ton of trouble. Wavy almost has the meter, spins it on the ultimate seal, keeps Shark locked down. There's the ultimate spare body. Shark has to block it out, but look how much health he's already lost.
Yeah, I mean, spent all of that dude. Wavy spending all of that meter on all those ultimate skills to just maintain that much pressure, doing a great job in the corner again. This might be the end of the road here.
It might be. I mean, Wavy's ability to control things is opening Sharks up. Big counter hit. Sharks with a back throw, though. This is potentially the last chance. Bait out the BC. Big capitalization from Shark, able to reset with the butterfly, but ultimate spare body getting Wavy out of trouble again.
Okay, staggered pressure. Wavy content to block. Ends up finally finding the throw.
It's going to happen eventually once you see your opponent guarding up like that. Sharks taking full advantage of Wavy's patience. There's the teleport out, though. Now she has room to work. Yo.
Throw, the convert because of the seal. Is it enough? Not quite. One more guess, though.
There's the tech. There's the tech again. Shark, though, on chip point. Wavy knows it. And the ultimate spare body. Said you must be talking to my other me, you see. Wavy qualifying for top 8 on the loser side.
Saying as soon as you see that jump, you know that the rush of relief, knowing you can just go for that anti-air. Even if it doesn't hit, you're still able to make him block and still able to secure the kill. Is more than enough at that point. You had earned it. Whew, Wavy. I gotta see an opportunity to potentially be up in the upper echelon of this thing. This is tough. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty, man.
It's super tough. You see the decision-making tightening up, right? They know how much is on the line, trying to qualify for that top 8, and you see the difference in the approach here. The risks start to go down, the solid play starts to go up, and we're going to continue to up. In fact, we're going to start soaring once again as Zane steps back onto stage, going to be rocking the Grimnir up against Cornstar, who we saw play really well on the 6.
Absolutely, and I believe, again, another top 8 qualifier, another one trying to cash in for that loser's spot. This has been a great experience.
It's been fantastic, top 24. Listen, I cannot believe the people who already haven't made it, right? Like the level of play that just like, hey, you didn't make it, even though you're such a strong player. So again, Zane stepping back up on the Grimnir. It's going to be up to Cornstar really to be able to see how he can defend against Zane's offense in the air. Now 6 does have Gator Demons and things like that that can send them into the air.
Of course.
Can send out Air Fireball to try to stop some of the movement, but it's a bigger risk because if you get hit now with the changes to Air Fireball, it disappears. Yeah. So it does not persist on the screen like it used to. And I feel like if Zane can start to lay the glyphs down, you can even start to deter things like the dive kick because you're already in the skies, you're zipping and zooming around, it can be a big gamble. So it's going to be up to Cornstar to be able to somehow figure out how to keep Zane grounded. But if you're on the ground, you also have to navigate through the tornado.
Yeah, there is a lot of pieces to the puzzle here for sure. But it's one of those things where, in theory, there's a lot to execute, but 6 is the type of character where, again, if he gets that first open up, if he gets that first interaction, he can just brute force it. So while there is, I 100% agree, it's so hard to be able to get him locked down like that. If there was ever a character, to make it work.
It's true.
We'll see. I mean, it's one of those things where on Zane's side, he does have all those opportunities, but that is Theory Fighter. And Theory Fighter is so difficult to execute, especially on a stage like this. You are one set away from being in the arena.
So much pressure. It's so much more than, again, like you said, what's on paper. It's the setting, it's the opponent, it's all of the things that are on the line to be able to capitalize on.
Sometimes it doesn't matter what your notes say.
It's so true. It is so true. And looks like we're getting straight into it. There's the dive kick through the tornado. That's one way in. Pressure from the Air Fireball going through. And Cornstar right away working, but the dodge from Cornstar baited out the BC. Dodge to get the maximum combo.
Ooh, big delay. Ends up spending the BP. Again, people have had such a good read on how Zane is going to try and access those. A lot of the times it feels like the less obvious route is to try and go to the seal ahead of you because you have the one in front of you. But these players have such good guesses, man. What a read.
Cornstar was definitely watching Zippy play because that was the biggest read in the world. But Zane starting out strong after Cornstar gets that round. Has some corner pressure, but just a casual jump in from Cornstar lands a big hit.
Okay. Push away the follow through though. This time just consuming the seal straight on the ground. Gets the hit on the try jump. That little 8-way.
Thunder Flash coming in important for Cornstar. Oh, what a bait on the throw. The first time it was air fireball. This time it's the fadeaway ultimate dive kick. And Cornstar says, I don't care where your flight's going. You're staying right here, bucko.
Oh, dude. And that's, I like character select here because what a very fast round.
Yeah, you have to.
That is,
you have to.
We need to stop the bleeding, stop some momentum, chill for just a minute.
Yeah. So that was definitely a, did anyone get the license plate on that truck moment,
I was
right?
going to say, dude. Oh, dude. With the slowdown, definitely what you need to do. There's no expected character swap. Obviously, Zane, like we said, pushed his character to the forefront and has made it this far purely off the back of the Granblue.
Yeah. And, I mean, Cornstar's does such a good job of just not allowing Grimner to do Grimner things at all.
Yeah.
And so that's one way to answer the character matchup is like, don't let him play.
Absolutely. It's just like we were talking about. There is all this analysis that can be done about it, but in the end, you have to execute it so hard on the side of Zane to actually be able to get the opportunities.
And this is a big one here. EX Cyclone going to reset the seals, come down from the sky. Thunder Flash will protect against the guessing game that Zane tried to play there. Oh, what a step back from Zane. Punish on the throw attempt. This is huge. Ultimate glyph set. Going to be able to run some mix here. The fuzzy connects, and Zane looking a little bit more familiar now, saying that's the kind of Grimner stuff I'm trying to do.
Absolutely. I mean, needing a couple more touches, obviously, than Cornstar does, but being able to, get ahead of the situation, set up the seal, set up the fuzzy, set up the mix.
Standoff there. Cornstar looking for a way to approach, but the air-to-air goes over to the Wind God. However, Thunder Flash again working out for Cornstar, forcing out a BC. Nice low check on the dash up.
And everything is looking for off of it, though. Oh, sneaky little high-low after the dash, looking ridiculous.
EX glyph set, gets a hit. Going to be able to convert here, Zane. Huge combo. Wall bounce builds up that 100 meter. Going to have Raging Strike available. Does stabilize into the super. And Cornstar laying down the law with the spear. Not quite done yet, though. Oh, the triple attack overhead ender. Zane. Okay.
Dude, and that is just like, that's the dream combo for you, too, because you get to keep them, if you get both seals on the ground and you land a grounded hit there, you don't have to think about combo limits, which is so nice being able to get, you are like 8 to 12 hits deep before you even get into your launching part of your combo. It's so sick.
It is so cool to see. We're going into game 3 where it looked like Cornstar had run away with it. Zane able to auto-correct, and now here we go, the rubber match. Wall dive going to work, run up throw. Another one, late tech from Zane. He tried to fade back. Cornstar not able to get a big confirm, though.
Use that EX. The tornado just gets some room. Baited it out, but wasn't able to get the punish. That's a very active normal, obviously.
The roll through on the tornado. Cornstar working pressure, air fireball conversion. Has some corner pressure to do, but the stop sign in the 5H works out for Zane.
It's a cute idea, the jump, just trying to see what he was going to do about it there. Gets the punish. Not quite enough, I think, even with the super.
Stabilizes here, gonna take away a VP. I don't know, bro. This Lance
like
hurts.
More than I thought. Oh my god. That first drain went down, I went, oh my bad.
That HP says, Zoop. Zane on set point, looking to qualify, turning the tables. He went back to character select, and the only thing he thought was cook.
And then that's all you need. Let's take a look back at the recipe book. There's the throw, though.
All the ingredients coming together so far for Zane. There's a block clash. Throw, one of the fastest options in the game. Works out for Zane. The seal, bait out the Thunder Flash. He said, you hold that right there. I left something. I'll be right back.
Yeah, listen, no wasted effort either. All of them. Here we go. Same situation. That's a block to high-low. Does get out of the corner, too. Massive. This could be it.
Zane gonna have to make some really executive decisions here on the future. Empty cling. Zane with the BC zooms on out of there. Cornstar does not want to enter that corner, does brave counter. Neutral game established. 5H stop sign. EX Tornado. Reset the seals. Will the flight go? No! Grounded is Zane. Cornstar has an opportunity. There's the fireball. BC though. Zane running out of BP, but it doesn't matter. Immediate air hit into the super, and that's gonna do it. Zane punching the ticket and soaring through into loser side top 8.
Dude, well deserved, incredibly strong stuff. Being able to stabilize off of a matchup that, again, as we said, has its ups and downs, but it's just so difficult to be able to like maintain, keep your sea legs.
Yeah,
sixth row.
Yeah, it's so tough to do, and we saw Cornstar.
Y'all have outdone yourselves. This is the prettiest thing I've ever seen.
But for me, it was Tuesday.
I'm him, Bison. I wrote the song in like 2 days. New levels of power, been inspired from a new place. Think I'm holding my breath, how I keep the blue face. So ahead of my time, I do new in a new way. I'm so advanced with rhymes, if this was school, I skip like 2 grades. Hater soft as Duncan Hines, op sweet as a souffle.
ultimate video game retailer, carrying the largest selection of physical video games. Visit dustygame.com and follow them for all the latest rounds of titles, deals, collectible merch, and much more. Arc Shop US, the official merchandise store for all things Arc System Works. Visit their web store for premium merchandise including desk mats, plushies, keychains, pins, and much more. Visit arcshopus.com for the full selection. Launching in early 2025, Phantom Breaker Battlegrounds Ultimate is a stunning remaster of the classic side-scrolling action game, now with 8-player cross-platform online play. Pre-order the Ultimate Collector's Edition today.
CEO. CEO, come on. Once was outside and now we worldwide. CEO, come on. Once told to hide, but you can't deny it. CEO, come on. The dream took some time, but now we on the rise. CEO, come on. If we unify, the squad will never die. This is the community effort, the product of grueling unusual methods, the voice of a generation who you neglected, who moved from the rejected to truly respected. Heard it's a cold world, so we supply heat. We roll squad deep till you qualify me. Never let a sub-genre define me. Find me in the cut scheming like Wiley. World domination on the docket, we got this. From the projects to the trending topics. We hear the gossip, response no comment. Nonsense, hurting what honest content. Flip the game, remain the main menu. Crossed up, then tossed up, I straight end you. From arcades to hotels to venues, the drama we've been through, the saga continues. This is what you've been waiting for. CEO, yo. This is something you can't ignore. CEO, let's go. This is what you've been waiting for. CEO, yo. This is something you can't ignore. CEO, let's go.
This is for the hunger, the drive to becoming elite. For the grinding, the practice, the rinse and repeat. Every day of our lives as we work towards the prize. From the ashes we rise, steady chasing a dream. From the depths of the sea to the ends of the earth. Many warriors will clash to determine their worth. Competition at birth, we deliver at last. A competitor's dream to that final 16. Where the best from the west meet the beast from the east. From the we or the north to the south bringing heat. Come and grab you a seat as we go for a ride. Even if we don't win, had the time of our lives. The community's now and the effort is here. In Orlando we play, you've been waiting all year. A new challenge is here, and it's AEW. Killing the competition and taking that W. What?
This is what you've been waiting